Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name's Alyssa. I talk about all things pageants and sometimes a few other random things. So welcome back. It's been a long time since I've posted, but I really want to get back into it. And now, with my current job, it's a little bit slow, so I'm actually at my office right now. I am a licensed optician and work and manage a brand new optical that just opened here in St. George, Utah. So if you're in the area, you should come check it out. If you follow me on Facebook, you will know exactly what that is and where to find it. If not, you should follow me on Facebook. I'll put those links in the description below. Also Instagram, just every social media. It's great. Anyway, we are a little bit past pageant season, but that's okay. I wanted to talk a little bit about why I love pageants and why I will probably still continue to compete in pageants even though I'm getting older and I've gotten married and my life is starting to turn a little bit different direction. Pageants mean a lot to me, and I don't think that I will stop competing until I absolutely have to. So I started getting involved in pageants when I was 6 years old. It was my mom's way to get me to do something girly and fun with her and get away from my brothers and all of my brother's activities. I don't have any sisters, and my mom wanted something that me and her could do that was just for us. And we went and tried one pageant, and I was just excited because I'm a clogger and I was able to perform and I love performing, and so I was super, super excited. And I ended up walking away with the overall modeling award, the overall talent award, and the overall award at that pageant. And needless to say, my mom was a little bit shocked, seeing as how it was my very first pageant ever. And because of some friends that we made both in that particular pageant and finding them on the internet through buying dresses, we were led to the Cinderella Scholarship Program, and I absolutely fell in love with this program. Again, I love that it's got a really strong talent portion. It's highly weighted, and I love performing my talent, but it's also helped me grow incredibly as a person. Talent is heavily weighted, while interview is also very heavily weighted. And you interview with the judges as young as 3 years old. Mind you, when you're under 13, they take you in with a group of girls so that you're not one-on-one with the judges, because it can get very intimidating. But I learned that I had to speak up for myself and tell people my own experiences and how I felt about things and be able to have my own opinions by the time I started in the Cinderella program. And I was 6 my first year there. And I was terrified, to say the least. But I made a lot of really good friends, and I didn't have a lot of really good friends in my hometown. So that was really important to me. And as the years progressed, I did very well. And part of that was I loved it. I loved being on the stage in front of people. I loved competing. I loved showing people my talent because it was different than everybody else that was there. It's still a very uncommon talent, but I love it, and it's so much fun. But I learned how to express myself, and I learned the importance of knowing who I was, what I liked, what I didn't like, what I wanted to do, why I wanted to do the things I wanted to, different things like that. The interview portion of this particular pageant is very much based on who you are as a person. They don't ask questions about politics because that's not the most important thing. They're looking to find who you are as a person and how you would treat everybody around you. And I love that part of this particular pageant. And I just couldn't get away from it. One, because of the incredible lifelong friends that I made. I started making friends when I was 6 years old in the Cinderella program, and to this day, I'm 24 now, they're still really, really good friends. And I love seeing them, I love cheering them on. And I would honestly go sit backstage at pageants just to talk with them and see them and meet up with them, because I don't see them outside of that world. But I also loved the person I started to be because of pageants. I was incredibly shy and would not say a word to anybody. I was the little kid that would hide behind my mom's leg anywhere we went. And I would make my parents order for me at fast food restaurants, or any restaurant for that matter. I wouldn't do anything for myself because I was way too afraid of people. Another reason why I continue to do pageants is because I have a lot of anxiety. I've always had a lot of anxiety. If you can see, one of the ways I release some of that anxiety is by picking at my face, so it's covered in scars and sores and things. I'm working on that. It's getting better. But I also have a lot of social anxiety, and in my day-to-day life, outside of work, for some reason while I'm at work, it's not much of a problem for me. But outside of work, when I'm in my own little world, I have a really, really hard time being around people and being by myself. If you have anxiety, you'll understand that a little bit. If you don't, it's kind of a weird concept to wrap your head around. But I always felt extremely uncomfortable in groups of people, even people that I've known forever, even my own family. After so long, I just can't deal with it anymore. And in the pageant world, I don't experience any of that anxiety. Why? I'm not entirely sure yet. I haven't dug deep enough to figure that one out, but it's a place that I'm very comfortable with who I am, and I don't feel like I have to hide any part of me. And I think that's part of the reason why my anxiety totally subsides when I'm in a pageant setting. And I love that feeling. I love being able to feel like myself, not worry about what other people are thinking about me, which is kind of comical that it's in a pageant that I feel that way, because everybody's judging me. Like, we're in competition against each other, and that's kind of how it works. But for some reason, for me, that just calms me, and it's really interesting. But I always crave that feeling, and so far pageants are the only place I've found it. And again, like I've said, I love the competition aspect of things. I never want to stop that, and I love being able to perform my talent. I'm going to repeat myself a bazillion times just because those are the main three reasons why I compete in pageants and want to continue to compete in pageants. And it's interesting because with my talent, with clogging, in competitions there's not a solo portion. Everything is with a team, or what they call freestyle, which is 30 seconds of show us what you can do. And there's no way to do a full-blown solo unless you go to a dance competition and do it in the tap category, and then you're judged a little weird because you're not a tapper, you're a clogger, and they're very different. If you're curious about what clogging is, or watching me clog, I do have another YouTube channel. It just has a few videos, but it kind of gives you an idea of what I do. I choreograph all of my own dances. Anyway, that's just a shameless little plug, so I'll put the link to that channel in the description as well. But pageants gave me an outlet for my clogging, because I didn't have a team. Since I was, probably 12 years old, I haven't had a team. I've been teaching myself. My teacher stopped teaching shortly after my team kind of broke up, and I had no way to compete my solos unless I did it in a tap category, which I don't fare as well that way, and it's a little bit discouraging. And so pageants gave me a drive to continue to learn and progress and grow with my clogging, even though I was in a place and a time in my life where I didn't have a teacher teaching me new things all the time. And I loved that because I have a huge passion for my clogging. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun for me. I like to perform any chance I get. And the pageants made that possible for me all growing up, and I love that. So if you're interested in competing in pageants or you continue to compete in pageants, I'd love to know your whys for both of them. Why are you interested? What are you learning to gain from pageants? Why do you compete and why do you love it? I'd love to hear all of your comments in the description below, just because I want to see if I can relate to any of you. I'll also do a video on why I like coaching, if you would be interested in that. And I know that there's some interest in some more pageant walk videos. I'm working on that. I'm trying to find a place that I can do that. I live in a tiny apartment, so it makes it kind of hard to find a place to be able to film videos where I need a large space for walking. But I'm working on that. If you have any other suggestions on things that you would like to learn or know about the pageant world, I can also do a video. I know my hair's short now, but I can do a video with one of my friends on how to do pageant hair, if that interests you, or how I do pageant hair. Everybody does it a little bit different. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, and I know I say this every time, but I really want to grow this channel, so I need to be better at it, but I'm working towards it. And now that I'm kind of in this new phase of my life. Sorry, I keep looking out the window because, like I said, I'm at work, so I have to make sure nobody's coming in. I'm in this new phase of my life where I actually have a chance to be able to grow and turn this channel into what I want it. And part of that is knowing what you want. So, like I said, leave a comment below letting me know any of those things, especially any videos that you're wanting to see. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button because it really helps me out and it really motivates me to make more videos. So I would very, very much appreciate that. Anyway, hopefully I'll have another video for you real soon. If not, bug me a little bit and I'll get there. Thanks for watching so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!